Hi friends, welcome back. In one of my previous videos, I very briefly mentioned about arrays. I thought it would be a very good idea to have a short video on arrays, especially to demonstrate a key difference between arrays in Go and arrays in other languages such as C and Java. Let us look at what that is. Before demonstrating the difference, let me go through basics in array. As you know, array is a numbered sequence of elements. The elements must be of same type. Once array is declared, its size is fixed. We cannot grow it. You can actually declare an array using this particular syntax. Once array is declared, it will be automatically initialized to the default values. In this case, it is 0 because array is holding integers. Once array is declared, you can start assigning values. You can start using the index must start from 0. You cannot go beyond the size of an array. It will throw an error. If you don't want to declare and initialize values separately, then you can do that in a single go using this particular syntax. If you don't want to actually explicitly specify the size of an array and let compiler automatically derive the count, then you can use this particular notation, which is 3 dots. Compiler will automatically derive the count for you based on whatever you have specified within the curly braces. Of course, you can use the inbuilt length function, which will give the length of an array. Apart from one-dimensional arrays, you can have multi-dimensional arrays in Go. Here I am demonstrating the two-dimensional array. Syntax is pretty straightforward: variable :equals, and you need to specify the size. It is a 2 by 2 array. One holds odd numbers, another one holds even numbers. In order to print two-dimensional array, you can use format.println. It will print without any issues. Let us say if you want to have any custom formatting while printing, then you can use the range keyword. Here I am using the range keyword to iterate over two-dimensional array. It will return me both the index and the value. In this case, the value will be a array again because it is a two-dimensional array. So I need to iterate over that array again. So I am again using the range keyword in order to iterate over that one-dimensional array, which will give me the index of it as well as the value of it. So I am printing that using I and j index and the value, which will be available in the value j value. Let me demonstrate this. As you can see, as soon as array is declared, it is initialized to the default values. It has printed the array without any issues. It has printed the length also, and it has even printed the two-dimensional array without any issues using the index correctly. I'm moving very fast because these are pretty straightforward. Let me demonstrate the key difference between C and Go with respect to arrays. In Go, arrays are values. That means as soon as you declare a variable to an array, it is not actually going to be a pointer to that an array. Rather, the array variable itself will denote the entire array. So what is the consequence of it? The consequence is, if you assign this array variable to another variable, it will make a new copy altogether. Same is true when you pass around that variable, let us say to function. In that case, the function will get a brand new copy. It is not going to refer to the original array. So any changes that you make within that function is not going to be reflected in the original array. Let us see that in action. Here I have declared an array which will hold even numbers, and the variable that I have used for array is even numbers. I am assigning that variable to another variable. Usually in C or Java, this another variable is going to point to the original array. In Go, that is not the case. This variable is actually going to point to the brand new copy which was made out of this array. So as soon as this is done, initially it will be containing 2 and 4, but I can change those values. Any changes made to this new variable is not going to have any impact on the original array because this new variable is pointing altogether to a brand new copy. Same is true if you pass around that variable, let us say, to other functions. I have demonstrated that here. Let us look at what convert even to odds function is doing. It is receiving an array and it is trying to change the values from even to odd. Should it print even numbers here? No, because array variable, when you pass around to a function, then this function will receive a brand new copy, and this array variable is actually pointing to the new copy. It is not going to point to the original copy. That is why it won't be changing. How can you actually change the array without actually passing in the entire copy? In that case, you need to fall back to the pointers. Here in convert even to odds using pointer, what I am taking here I am taking a pointer to an array. Since I am taking a pointer to an array, this variable actually points to the original array which will be passed in. While invoking this function, I am actually passing in the address of even numbers array. So I am taking the address of a variable and passing it on to the function, and the function is actually pointing to the original array. So whenever you make modifications, the original array will be changed without any issues. Let me run that and demonstrate that capability. The key takeaway here is the array variable itself denotes an entire array. So any copies are passing around will make brand new copies, but they will not point to the original array. As you can see, the original array is containing even numbers 2 and 4. Even after I copied the original array variable to another variable and modified that, it is not going to have any impact on the original array. That is why the original array, even after modifying the copy array, is still even numbers. Copied array anyway we have modified, and that array will contain odd numbers. What about passing around to the functions? After converting evens to odds without using pointers, it is still even numbers only. If you use pointers, it will change appropriately. This is one of the key things that you need to remember with respect to arrays. I think that's it for this tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching. Let us meet in my next video.